Speaker, my question is to the Minister for Communications, Urban Infrastructure, Cities and the Arts. Will the Minister please update the House on how the Morrison-McCormack government's online safety bill will deliver on our commitment to keep Australians safe online?
The Minister for Communications.
Well, I do thank the member for Reid, who, as an extremely well-qualified and experienced academic and clinical psychologist, has a very good understanding about the importance of online safety and the way that online abuse can be very damaging to mental health, Mr Speaker. And this is an area where our government has had a very clear focus since coming to government in 2013. In 2015, we created what was then called the Children's E-Safety Commissioner, and that was a world first, a scheme to remove cyberbullying material directed at children. In 2017, we expanded the remit, renamed the E-Safety Commissioner and introduced a scheme to assist victims of the unauthorised sharing of intimate images. And again, Mr Speaker, enormously damaging to victims of that, overwhelmingly women. In 2019, we gave the E-Safety Commissioner additional powers to deal with abhorrent violent material following the appalling live streaming of the murder of more than 50 people in the dreadful Christchurch mosque attack. And Mr Speaker, we are continuing. We took to the 2019 election a commitment that we would introduce a new Online Safety Act to build on and strengthen those existing safeguards. And that legislation is now before the other place, and it includes a new adult cyber abuse takedown scheme. It includes stronger measures to deal with the cyber bullying of children. There's a set of basic online safety expectations where we are saying, on behalf of the Australian people, to online platforms, this is what we expect of you. There is a reduction in the takedown period from 48 hours to 24 hours. There will be mandatory transparency reporting on how platforms are addressing online harms because, Mr Speaker, Australians spend an enormous amount of time online, but you have the same right to be protected by the rule of law when you're in the digital town square as when you're in the physical town square. That's why we established the Online Safety Commissioner. That's why we're giving the E-Safety Commissioner stronger powers through this new Online Safety Bill now before the other place, and why we're also backing the E-Safety Commissioner with record funding of over $120 million over the next 4 years, including nearly $40 million to deliver on the new protections that are set out in the new Online Safety Act. Mr Speaker, the internet is a wonderful resource, educationally, socially, economically, but it also contains dangers, and we are determined to make sure that Australians have practical tools that they can have recourse to. That's what the E-Safety Commissioner has been effectively doing over her years of operation, and under this new legislation we are building on and expanding her powers to keep Australians safe.